Right, today I'm going to do a little bit of a video response to the wonderful SoopaBee, who told a story about a goldfish. So now my motor vlogging is goldfish vlogging. His was rather a sad story in terms of goldfish. He got his daughter that died. He did make some attempt to replace it without telling his daughter, because he's a big softie, and I can completely relate. So going back in time now, about, holy moly, 24 years, to when my daughter was about 4 years old, we also got goldfish. I think it was also at a fair where we won them. Bag of two goldfish, I think. And yeah, they didn't fare too well either. I can't remember what happened to the first one, but the second one died when my little daughter came to me in the morning and said, "Daddy, the goldfish died," and it was lying on her bed and it was dead. And I said, "What happened?" And she said, "I took it out for a cuddle." The poor little thing. So I felt terribly sorry for her. But anyway, I had pretty much decided by that time that our little plastic tank was a pretty crap place to bring up these goldfish. So I built a pond in the garden. I thought that'd be nice, be in the garden, a nice pond. I built it out of an old tractor tire, which I cut in half and buried. Put nice bits of sandstone around it so it all looked pretty and everything. Plastic sheet in the bottom, filled it up with water, put some nice rocks in, a couple of nice water plants, goldfish, and they went, and they were really happy there, probably for several months. But then I used to take my daughter and my son out to parks around Sydney. We'd find the biggest, most exciting parks, and we used to go to this one near Elwood somewhere that had a huge big walk you could go through. You were really feeling like you were in the bush, and there was a river at the end of it, quite a large river that you could sort of play by the side of and stuff. But anyway, next thing I know, my daughter has caught a couple of these tiny little fish. I think they were called rainbow fish. They were like little silver things. They had little like rainbow guts. She'd found a plastic bag, filled it with water, shot these two fishes, said, "Dad, I want to bring these home for the pond." So that's what we did. That was all fine until not very long later. I looked in the pond and we had our 4 goldfish we'd bought, and these couple of little rainbow fish that she'd brought home had turned into a couple of hundred. I don't know how the hell these things bred so fast, but they just multiplied really quick. Now this is where I get down to why you lie to protect your kids, SoopaBee. You're not the only one, mate. Anyway, my daughter thought this was great, all these fish, and I was getting really concerned because the goldfish looked like they were suffering from lack of oxygen due to sharing this tractor tire sized pond with several hundred fish, which proceeded to turn into probably 1,000 of these things until it was just like a soup of fish. So I've always been keen on growing vegetables and stuff. I thought, what can I do with these little fish? So I just kept scooping a couple of hundred out, throwing them in my compost. Excellent compost. But I had to do it in secret. I had to hide it from my daughter. And that's my little story about goldfish. They're, yes, funny little things. Oh yeah, there was one extra thing to that story, probably when she was a little bit older, maybe 6. We used to also go to another park that had a large pond in it, and it had this giant goldfish in the pond. Now, I don't know if you know this about goldfish, but they will grow to the size of their environment. So if you keep them in a bowl, they'll stay that size. You put them in a large pond, they will become that size. So yeah, we watched this goldfish grow to this size. I think somebody had just dumped it in there, and it used to be great fun to go there. We'd sit and you could see it was bright orange, you could see it really clearly, and we'd check out this goldfish every time we went there. And then one time we went there, we were watching the goldfish, it was swimming around, very happy, eating little plants and things, and a pelican very gracefully just glided down, landed right on top of the goldfish, scooped it up in its great big beak, and ate it. This was very disturbing for my poor daughter. So there you go, goldfish vlogging. Could you join in? You got a goldfish story? Probably best not to, but what the hell. Anyway, that's it, SoopaBee. That's my video response to your goldfish story there. That looks like quite a few of us have been there at some point or another. Captain Cranky out.